Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am finally doing my Booktubeathon TBR. I feel like I've made this TBR and unmade this TBR like 4 times now, but we're here. It is Thursday before the readathon, so I feel fairly confident that these are the books that I will be roughly picking up. With me, TBRs tend to be sort of lax, so I'm sure there will be things that I will read that will not be on the TBR today, but this is going to be my main focus. So the first of the 7 challenges is to let a coin flip decide your first read. And I've seen this done a couple of different ways. Initially, the way that I interpreted it was that you would pick your books and then flip a coin for which one would be first. But then that would be more books than size of a coin. And then she said she wanted to see it in the TBR video, so we're gonna go with what I think most people have been interpreting this as, which is choosing 2 books and then flipping a coin of which of those 2 that you're gonna read. And I am picking 2 books that I got in the month of June. I am very much, if you've been following my channel at all this year, I'm doing Bookopoly and I'm very much in book jail right now. I bought a lot of books in June and July. The June ones don't technically count towards book jail, but I still want to read one of these. They are both sci-fi books. The first one is Sand by Hugh Howey, and the second one is Indian Summer by John Crowley. So I'm going to be flipping a coin to decide which one of these I'm going to read. This one, Sand, is going to be heads, and Indian Summer is going to be tails. So let's see if I can do this without dropping it. It's heads. That was spastic. It's heads. So Sand is going to be the one that I am going to read. So this will be book number 1. Challenge number 2 is to read a book about something that you want to do. And I thought about this. I just finished reading the book that I had about owning a bookstore, because that's very much something that I've always wanted to do. But I always want to go to Disney parks. So I have a ton of these Vault of Walt nonfiction kind of like books that have anecdotes about Walt and about Disney World and Disneyland. We just finalized that my dad and I are going to be going to Disneyland next year, and so I am going to do one of my customary reads of a Disney book anyways, so I thought this was a perfect opportunity to read The Vault of Walt Volume 3. Challenge 3 is to read a book and watch the movie adaptation of it. And I scanned my shelves, and the majority of the books that I have that are book to movie adaptations are classics that are pretty heavy and would take a while to read. And you're probably gonna laugh when I hold up the book that I chose, but I have a reason for it. I chose I Capture the Castle by Dodie Smith, and yes, this is quite a chunky book. However, the audiobook of this is actually pretty short. I want to say it's under 5 hours, and I usually try to pick up an audiobook during Booktubeathon, and I've usually got one going on all the time, but lately I haven't really been listening to audiobooks, so this will probably be the first audiobook I pick up in a while. And then there is a adaptation of this that is on Hoopla from my library, so once I finish this, I will be then watching the adaptation off of Hoopla. Challenge 4 is to read a book with green on the cover, and I have a couple of things that I have in mind for that. One of them is Gin City, and this is a book that I've been really wanting to read. I might start this during Dewey's Reversathon, which I won't have a TBR up for that because there's just too many in a short amount of time, and I didn't want to flood you guys with TBR videos. So if you do want to see what I'll be reading for Dewey's, go check my Instagram account, because that should be, a photo of that should be up by the time this video goes live. But this is a book that I've just been putting off that I really want to read. So this will probably be my book with green on the cover, because I am hoping to start it this weekend anyways. The other option is one that I feel like I've had on the go forever, which is the collected poems of Emily Dickinson. I am over halfway through this, and obviously it has green on the cover. And this is a good one for readathons because you can dip in and out of it because it's just poems. And I need to finish this. So this is one that I will probably be dipping in and out of either way. So challenge 5 is the oh so controversial challenge of wearing the same hat while reading a book. I don't have much of an opinion really on this. I'm just choosing a short book to be done with it. I like it better than the read a book only after dark because that was really hard. Whatever year that was. So I am going to be picking up one of 2 books. More than likely it's going to be the graphic novel. That is going to be either Giant Days Volume 6 or it might be Animorphs because I've put this in every TBR video for the last couple of months. This is the 15th Animorph book and I need to read this. So I might pick this up during Dewey's. If I do and I don't choose this one for the hat one, then I also have the 16th one which I can pick up. So it will either be a graphic novel or an Animorphs book, something short and sweet. And as for the hat, I figured because this challenge is ridiculous, I should probably go with the most ridiculous hat that we have in this entire house, which is this pirate hat. So I'm gonna wear this pirate hat. Look forward to that vlog because that's gonna happen. Next is to read a book with a beautiful spine, and luckily the most beautiful book and spine made its way to my house this week, which is this gorgeous number, which is the latest in the Wayfarers series trilogy. I'm not really sure how many books there are in this companion universe, but Record of a Spaceborne Few by Becky Chambers. I want to jump into this as soon as possible because I just love Becky Chambers' writing and I love the world that she's created for the Wayfarers arc. And the last challenge is to read 7 books. Do I realistically think I will read 7 books? No. But there are more than 7 books in this stack, so we shall see. I also have 2 over here that are just kind of like maybes. So the Guest Cat, very, very short, might pick this up. And then I also have this, which is like a coffee table book. It's called The Luxe Life by Fleur de Force. And I have started this already, and it's something fun to dip in and out of. So this is the pile of maybes that could be happening for Booktubeathon. We shall see. Really, I should be reading or prioritizing, oh god, they're all gonna fall on the floor. I really should be prioritizing the books I bought in the month of July so that I can get out of book jail. But we'll see if that happens. Maybe that'll be the Dewey's challenge. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Let me know if you'll be participating in the Booktubeathon. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!